Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review, and today I'm taking out the Hellcat. So this is a Flying Simulations F6F Hellcat. So this has recently been released on their website, and I'm not sure if it's actually in the marketplace anywhere or not. I bought it from their website. Comes with 14 different liveries. Let's see if we can get this in a little closer. There we go. Now I've chosen one with a white base and a light blue, dark blue shading. There are some that are just solid dark blue, like it is up the top. Great coloured aircraft. There is a drone coloured one. I think there's also one with a white blue circle. I'm not sure if that's actually the Australian insignia that they have on that. Detail on this is actually pretty good. All the different notes on the side for what's behind. Do not stand on walkway while wing is folded. We'll show the folded wing for this as well. If you are thinking of getting this, this is why I'm doing this type of review. And go and check out what it looks like underneath. It is certainly not clean. I don't think any of the liveries are clean and look like they have come straight out of the factory. You can see that there's the gun residue. I'd say that'd be the flame residue as you're flying through. That's not too bad. Don't mind. It's even got the handprints on the cowling here where they pushed it back on. Guys without washing their hands, got oil on it. You can even see where they pushed it up near where the pilot sits. It's pretty good. FlyingIron seems to do some pretty good warbirds. They have the P38 and the Spitfire out already. They made my top 5 on a recent top 5 warbirds. You can see that there's footprints for climbing up inside too. Very good. Alright, enough flying around with the drone. Let's get inside and see what you're getting. Alright, so haven't started it. Sitting here in a, well, technically cold and dark, but I do have the wings down. What we might do is we might actually start with that. So pretty much everything you can see here is pressable in some way or another, except, as far as I can tell, this panel. No, maybe even heat controls. That one, the windshield de-ice works, but none of these do. Okay, hide. Nothing behind there. No, not pressable. Okay. Let's go and, well, let's unlock the wings. So, wing folding safety lock control. And we can fold those wings. Let's have a look and see what that looks like going up. That's pretty cool. Wow, that gets so close to the window. Yeah, there's a reason why you don't stand on there when that's happening. Alright, cool. I'm sure you cannot take off with these like that, but I have seen other aircraft where they kept flying even though the wings were folded up. Alright, so the mechanism there is, if we go down, it's just a handle. Guessing the left one first. Very good. Right, thank you. Okay, and we will need to lock it. Okay, locked in. What do we have here? Emergency gear extension. Don't need to do that, but there is also a hand pump here in case you have hydraulic failure and you can pump your gear down. Alright, well, since we're starting on this side, there is a tablet for this, so you can actually show a FlyingIron's tablet. Let's get back to our default view. So we can set up, go through our checklist, vertical speeds. This is good to let you know rotation speed 74 or 64 knots. Live data, excuse me, stats, loadout on the fuel, and we can put some in the drop tank as well. So if we go medium range, doesn't change it. Long range does change it. Now let's go and have a look outside, and long range, we now have a drop tank. So short range for us. And we're clear. Might leave it medium. I don't think we're going that far. You do have the ability to do autopilot in all of the FlyingIron aircraft. They have an autopilot system. Workshop, 25-hour inspection. Oh, right. Am I going to have to go and check this? Because I have been flying this. That would be interesting. Gun sight, you can toggle that on and off for a GPS. Hide the control stick. Use a World War II pilot. I've got that on. Hide spinning prop. Don't want that. Simplified ground handling. Custom FlyingIron tail dragger ground physics. Realistic rudder pedal. Highly recommended. Okay. Pushback. Dynamic engine. This is pretty cool. But we'll get rid of that. Alright, what else do we have down here? So, okay, there's another one you can't press. So these ones are not pressable. Let's get down like this. Toggle guns. Is there another button underneath for toggle guns? Okay, that whole area seems to be toggle guns. No, that's tail hook. Wait, we can actually put our tail hook out. My guess we might need the battery going, so let's turn the battery on. Yep, there we go. Very good. Okay, and back in. Cool. Well, while we got the battery on, let's see what else we got. Starter cover. Well, we're going to need that. We might need to prime first, but if we're going to start this, what else do we need? We do need our magnetos, so let's put them on both. Let's do prime, under primed. Does it actually change to prime? There we go. Fuel. Did I change my fuel over? No. Okay, we're not getting left. Yes. Let's try that again and actually prime it. Under primed. I don't know if that's pumping it or not. And a little bit of throttle. There we go. We've got it going. Very good. Now you're going to have trouble hearing me. So we'll turn down the sound. We'll get back to some loud sounds later. Alright, quickly come down here and we can turn on our master. We can actually close that cover. We can have flash or on for the lighting. There we go, on, bright, running lights, bright, right. No, the other way, thank you. Okay, and external lights, cool. What we also have down here is gun sight on, bomb safe. We can actually undo that if we want to. Drop external, the guns, onboard guns are off. They're on now. Mid guns are on, and our catapult launch. This is a good one. We'll do that when we get on the runway. On the other side, you've got the cowling. We might need to open our shutters at the moment. Tail wheel lock. We can turn our rudder trim here. We do have release tank pressure. Release drop tank. We're not going to do that. Intercooler shutters are closed. Well, they're open now. There's a beautiful sound. So we're opening up our cowling. I haven't opened it all the way, but we'll get going in a second. We don't want to overheat just sitting here. And we'll also go for a quick flight. Get back to the default view. Where are we? Water pumps. War emergency power is currently off. Fuel switch pump. Don't know if I'm supposed to turn that on to get going. Probably. Oh yeah, checklist. There's all the stuff you need to do. Right. Is that open? Yeah. Let's go all the way. There we go. Cool. Now what we can do is close the canopy. Okay, change the sound just a little bit. And there we go, outside. And wheel lock is fine. We'll take the park brake off and let's do a quick flight. Now I'm going to use my right brake here. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, yep, gotta watch out you don't overdo it there. It's using differential braking here at the moment. Alright, we'll line it up here on runway 7. Just try not to over brake it. Now you can lock your rear wheel with a button on your flight stick if you want to set that up. There is a customizable one in Flight Sim, or you can go back in the cockpit and use that setting so that it doesn't turn. It free flows, so it doesn't actually turn. As you can see like that, I'm using my rudder to turn, and the wheel will turn depending on how you've got it set for braking, which is what I'm doing here. I'm using my left and right brakes. Let's just get this lined up. Right. Alright, we're lined up. Yeah, not quite. Alright, well, it is quite easy to overdo it. Alright, so I'm just going to lock that wheel in place and try and take off before the Qantas there. So we press our catapult, we power up, and instant catapult launch, same as you would in a aircraft carrier. Gear up, you're getting flaps, didn't need them. So you do have that benefit. I think it's, I don't know if the tail hook down will actually give you the ability to just pull up nice and short. But what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a climb here. Go around Sydney. Now, we do have the ability, autopilot on, hold, and heading. So I'm now using autopilot to hold the heading at altitude. What we might do is do our barometric pressure again. So where are we? Using autopilot to turn it 5, 10, 15 degrees to the left. Yep. Back it off a fraction. Go around Sydney and we'll bring it back in the same way. Just a quick flight. Now you can actually open the canopy while flying. Cool. This will be good for VR. Alright. Actually, I don't seem to have that gun sight on. At least there's no sight actually coming through that. So if we put that autopilot hold there again, I don't know if I'd have that cowling open while flying. I'll have to check that. There's the radio. This is really well modelled, this. We're in a fairly cool area. Underneath as well. And temperatures. See over here. Probably see that actually increase. Same with the airflow, you may not need, someone can actually write a comment down below, you may not need them open all the way while in a flight, because you really are pumping the air through the front of the aircraft, through the engine there. You're opening it up even more when you're on the ground because you're not moving forward. Alright, so there's our tail hook mechanism, but I can use a control we have. This one here, release drop tank, and this one release tank pressure. Intercooler shutters are open. You can also war emergency power, which is just all that race ahead. And we are now doing, where's our knots? 260. Lost the airport. Probably turn off that extra water power before I blow it up. It is hidden a little bit under there though. That does drop it back. Manifold pressure is lined down. We've already seen an airport. Oh, we're lined right up for it. Now, flaps. Don't come down until you're obviously at a certain speed. Or I didn't press them enough. I'm going to go gear down. Flaps came down automatically because I've already pressed them. Very cool. Directly into the sun. Not what you would want to do for a landing, but it is what it is. Going for an early flight. Next level of flaps, there are no more levels. Virgin Australia is stuck on the runway. So we can climb over and bring it in. Beautiful sound for this. And down. Very nice. And up to a roll up to a stop. So the FlyingIron F6F Hellcat, very nice, very nice. I will give a link in the description. It is to their website. That's where I bought mine from. If I've missed anything, which I'm sure I have, there's probably a couple of things. I'm sure yet if they did what Nvidia did and allowed the guns to shoot out a flame, that would be good. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Cheers.